Deep in the wilderness of Wyoming, miles into the forest, sits this lonely watchtower. At just above 11,000 feet, it has a towering view of the beautiful nature and wildlife below. But if I wanted to make it to the top of the mountain, it wouldn't be an easy feat, having to trek through 20 miles worth of forest roads winding through the mountains, where I'd eventually be met with a strong windstorm as the sun set. So sit back, relax, and come join me on this solo journey. Got about 10 more miles until I reach the lookout. I'm on this forest access road. It's extremely remote, but I think I just caught the first glimpse of it. I'm gonna try and show you guys if I can. This looks insane from here. So I don't know if you guys can see, not the left peak right here, but right up there on top of that right peak is where the lookout is. Kind of maybe just see a little bit of a speck, but there it is, towering above the rest of this range, 11,000 feet. So we got about 2,000 feet left to climb, but we're getting there. All right, the drive up right there was pretty sketchy, especially that last 3 to really 2 miles. Thank God I had a high clearance truck with 4-wheel drive because it got pretty dicey, but I'm gonna go ahead and walk up here and see what this place is about. Got to keep reminding myself to walk just a little bit slower since we're at such high altitude. All the way up here at 11,000 feet, the air is pretty thin. Wow, well, breather, but we made it. 20 miles into the forest. Pretty brutal drive, but the views are incredible. We have definitely been rewarded. If you guys haven't already, be sure to leave a like on the video and subscribe to the channel. It's free and it helps me out more than you could ever imagine. Just hauled a bunch of stuff up from the truck, and yeah, lungs are feeling it, but we made it. Just gonna hydrate a little bit and get some lunch because I'm hungry. That doesn't help with feeling the altitude, being on an empty stomach. So I think I'm gonna cook up a little bit of lunch and just keep enjoying these views. And gonna keep watching around, see if we get a storm to roll in tonight. That'd be pretty cool. So get the jet boil set up here and get some water boiling. I think I'm just gonna do some instant ramen or something. This is what we got on the menu for lunch. I mean, come on. Ramen noodles, of course the chicken flavor. How can you beat this? Already boiling, let's go. Whoa, watch out. There we go. Steamy. Woo! There we go. Alright, well I did just enough water, so we'll see. Oh, dude. The seasoning's already in here. Yeah, buddy. Oh, yeah. That has no reason being that good. It's probably because I haven't eaten much today, and maybe the altitude, I don't know. That was absolutely delicious, but unfortunately I gotta do the dishes now. Okay, we're good. And yeah, so I think I'm gonna have a little dessert now, maybe. I mean, dessert for lunch seems crazy, but I mean, come on. Nobody up here to judge me except you guys. Don't judge me. All right, you guys like Rice Krispie treats too. It's just a little one. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that'll do. Okay, now that I'm not starving to death anymore, how about a proper tour of the place? Here's the front door to the cabin that you have to have a code in order to access the main cabin area. Just to the right of the door is the main seating area that you can seat up to 4 people in these chairs and just hang out and enjoy the view. And underneath the propane cook stove area, you just have some storage, toilet paper, paper towels, trash bags that other people who have stayed here left up. And if the propane was hooked up, you would be able to whip up your meals right here with this incredible view. This is the sink that doesn't work, but if it did, would be a really cool area, but even so, it's a good aesthetic. And underneath that area, you just have some more storage and cleaning supplies that, once again, other backpackers have left up here. And finally, you have the main bedding area with a nice window that opens so you can get a cool and relaxing breeze, and to the left of this is where the bunk beds are. Now that we're all brushed up and everybody feels like we're all in here together, got the tour, I have discovered something. Look, when I say discovered, other people probably notice this, but I just noticed it late. There's something you can unhook these and it comes down. So maybe like some maps or something are gonna be up here, but to check this out. Oh yeah, bingo. Maps. Let's check some of these out. All right, let's see what we got here. There's a Colorado-Wyoming divide. So these are the fire maps, which is pretty cool. It's a bunch of different ones. Okay, so yeah, I guess this makes more sense now what these would be though. These are all individual fire maps from different fires that have happened. So yeah, this was from 2018, the Ryan fire. I did forget to tell you, just because this is an active lookout still, this is hooked up to solar, so these lights will become pretty handy come sundown tonight. Feels really good outside, but the wind is going absolutely berserk. But I'm gonna hike down. There's a marker down here on the ground. It looks like one of those ones that are usually on the summit, so I'm gonna go check out and see what this is. Pretty cool stuff. Definitely a storm on the horizon, you can see. It's kind of blowing that way, so it looks like it's probably just going to go right there. It's not going to hit us, as of now at least. It's really breezy and cool up here though, it feels good. Just not much air though. Being at 11,000 feet, you definitely feel the altitude a little bit, but tried to prepare for it a little bit by sleeping at altitude these past couple nights, but still, you can feel how thin the air is. Feel my heart having to work a little hard, get my body all the oxygen it needs, but pretty cool. See what this storm does though. Pretty curious what those mountains are over there. They're definitely a little bit higher than us. So it looks like some of them still got some snow up on the top of them, but I'm gonna go try and see if I can't figure out what peaks those are. They're really pretty though. Okay, I think I found out what those are. So it's like the Little Angees, Big Angees, and Mount Zekril. But what's crazy about it, we're in Wyoming, but those are definitely in Colorado across the state line, which is absolutely insane. We're up here and they're down in here. So that's crazy. Those mountains we're looking at are in a different state. Just went down and got my bedding, brought it back up, just a pillow and a blanket really. I think it should be fine. Yeah, but it is a trek going down there and bringing stuff back up at this altitude. So, gotta sit here and catch my breath a second. Hopefully this thing doesn't explode when I open it. All right. I've been saving this just for up here. That's real good. This is pretty peaceful. I'm literally just sitting around watching all these different clouds roll in and looking at the surrounding mountains. I'm excited for the sunset. It's gonna be beautiful. I'm keeping an eye out for elk. I want to see another one. I wish I would have got the other one on camera. It was the biggest animal I've ever seen in my life. And I've seen moose, but this elk was, I don't know, man. It was big, like just huge. Just gonna keep our eye out. There's a open little plain right over there. So we'll see, but just gonna take it easy and show you guys the beauty of the surrounding area and yeah. Well, figure it's about time to have some dinner in this lookout, so I'm gonna keep it simple, go with some Mountain House chicken and dumplings. This is gonna be dangerous right here. See how that's orange now? I mean, she's hot. And she's ready to roll, baby. I reckon it's about that time. Better be, because I can't wait, man. It's looking promising. Yeah. Come on, one more. Yeah, that's it. Again, I don't know what it is. It's gotta be, somebody's gotta do a study. It's gotta be something about the elevation and the way food tastes. There's no reason that this freeze-dried meal that is best used by 2065 is this fantastic. Don't make no sense, but it's a fact. So good. So good. So what's really cool about this lookout is it was actually originally built in 1916, but it was a different structure than it is now. And that structure was here up until 1963, and then they replaced it with this structure, which is pretty crazy. Because back in like the 40s, there were people who basically just stayed up here, and when they needed supplies, they would bring them up via horseback through the mountains to them. So it was literally just like teenagers living up here by themselves in the 40s and collecting data and sending it back down to everybody, which is so crazy. But that was a different structure. It was like obviously a weaker, not as sturdy, just solid wooden structure. This is more brick and still a lot of wood, but once they redid it in 63, they've just kept it ever since. So yeah, it's really cool, and it is still used a little bit today, but just not, you know, like they used to use them back in the day. If there's a fire in the area, they'll send somebody up here to look over it. But I don't think it happens too often, but they still use it, which is pretty cool. And when it's not in use, it's just for people like us to come out and get to enjoy it. So yeah, so awesome. And the fact that it's up this high at 11,000 feet, the only bad thing is it's hard to bring stuff up from the truck. I'm sucking for air, but it's so beautiful out here. It's unbelievable. And what's really insane is that was a 20-mile road that I came up. I'm 20 miles from the nearest type of civilization out here, just alone in the mountains. Like, that's so cool. It's so beautiful out here. It's crazy to me. It's one of those things that it's like, I don't know if anybody else ever thinks this, but I get to thinking there's over 8 billion people in the world, and you can still be somewhere this remote and this far away from people. Like, that just, we're so small, and what God created is so big. It's like, it's crazy to think about. But I'm ranting, whatever. It's really pretty out here. Yeah, hopefully the camera is doing it justice. I'm sure it is. Look at the sun hitting those mountains over there. Again, that's in Colorado, and we're in Wyoming right now. But goodness. So beautiful. I got a feeling the sunset is going to be out of this world. So many peaks all over the place, it's outrageous. Now if we come to this side of the cabin, look at this. These storms just keep avoiding me. They're over there, and then they're just running all along to the side. All that way. But they're just going right by me, dumping rain. Super pretty, but I'm like, hey man, I would like to have a little rain. But look at that. Like, look at all of the peaks. Like, it's like the sunset is just illuminating all of them. They're everywhere. Those are obviously the two tallest, or three tallest over there. One of them's 13,000, but gosh, what a view. Well, I think we are done going down for the night, so I'm gonna go ahead and shut this, and it'll be nice because I can walk across now. But also, go ahead and lock this. So, that's nice. Wow. This is insane. Look at the sunset. These colors are outrageous. Cool, you can even see some ponds and like lakes right over there. That's so pretty. Oh my goodness, I'm praying it does it again, but there's an elk down here just yelling. There it goes. Wow. Guys, right in here, there's elk. Just look super close, you can kind of see him moving. Oh my goodness. There's like 5 or 6 of them. I cannot believe this. Oh my goodness. They might be coming all the way up here. Wow. Yeah, you guys should be able to see them. They're right in here. Say, call again. Wow. They're walking up this way.
guys, what's absolutely insane about those elk coming up? Look, I promise you, I'm standing over here, and I said, God, please, I would love to see some animals just walk through this valley. I literally said, please, God, I just want to see some animals just walk through this valley so I can get them on camera and just enjoy your creation and watch. And I'm not even kidding, 4 or 5 elk. I start hearing them call. They start coming from this other direction. And I really think they might make their way up over to here. I got chills. I don't even, I've never experienced anything like that before. This ridge right into here. It's so open. Oh my gosh, that would be incredible. Regardless, I'm happy though. I'm very happy with that right there. What a night. What a trip. Okay, I may or may not have got super excited and walked along this ridge to come and see if I could see them. See, the lookout's back behind me. But I think they went into those woods over there, but so cool. I wish I got more of the sounds. I think I got some of them, but goodness gracious, they were so loud, so pretty, and just massive. The fact that I could see them so well all the way up here, out of this world. But I'm gonna head back up to the lookout now. I gotta walk along this ridge to do so. Wow. Let's do that. Quite the hike back. Gotta focus for this here. Brewing, we better get inside. Oh, for real, it is, dude, that wind is whipping. Holy cow, this is gnarly. Holy cow, this storm is, it is rolling in on us. That wind is whipping. Holy cow. Man, it just seemed like a calm night, and then it was like, kabam. Oh my goodness. This is kind of crazy. Sunset does not get old. Wow, this is a beautiful sunset. What's crazy, I can see people driving on some of these other access roads. That wind is real right now. And it is very, very cold. This is, oh, that is just unbelievable. Look
Wow.
Wind's picking up.
Gotta make sure I've got all my stuff ready. Flashlights, everything accessible just in case. I said just in case, but I mean, never know. Just want to make sure I know where all my stuff is.
Okay. Looking good, but man, it's starting to get real dark out there. Crazy, I shut the door because the wind's getting so strong, but golly. It's crazy, I see the rain, it's right over here too, out this window. But, I don't know, kinda interesting. We haven't got hit with it yet, but man, it is so windy. Not sure how well you guys can hear it, but the wind is going absolutely berserk right now. Seems like whatever that storm is has reached us. So I'm curious if there's any rain in it or just wind. These are super bright though. Cut these off, I think.
I've been trying to catch some Z's, but I don't think it's happening. This wind it's like Oklahoma wind right now. The place is like shaking. I know that it's been made to sway, but still, not the most fun thing in the world to feel. So yeah, it's 11 o'clock right now. I'll start to be able to see the mountains illuminating and everything around 4 o'clock, and the sun will come up around 5 something. So even if I fall asleep, it's not going to be that much, but it's going to be a pretty sunrise. I'm excited to see what that looks like out there. But it's about time we get some breakfast going before the sun gets all the way up. Yeah. pretty sunrise working up, but what's weird is there's wind coming from a completely different direction now. We've got hit from all sides, so it's blowing really hard. Perfect timing here. See what breakfast skillet's about. No. That's pretty good. I'll tell you the last time I had breakfast at 5 a.m. But here we are. Alrighty, well, need to make sure, check out the logbook here and make sure that we write in it too. The first entry was August 3rd, 2024. Welcome to Black Hole Lookout. We hope you enjoy your stay and the spectacular views. If you'd like to leave a note on the following pages, yeah. So this was the Ranger District team saying, say something. Your friendly neighborhood radio tech would like to report my stay was enjoyable and a bit windy. Yeah, me too. Crazy thing about last night, it was so unbelievably windy. Like I can't even believe it. It was so loud. And also what was really weird is like over on that side there's like nothing over there. During the day you can't see anything, but in the middle of the night you just see these lights pop up and they come on and they come off, and I'm like, what is that? I had no idea what those lights are or what they're from. It's just kind of interesting. So I don't know, maybe people camping, driving to that lake or something, but it's just kind of interesting. All throughout the mountains being this high, you just see all these lights popping on and off throughout the day, or throughout the night. I mean, it was just really interesting. And I'm really hoping when that sun pops over those mountains over there that that wind calms down a bit. It's going berserk. Sun should be coming up. Unfortunately, we've just got a really cloudy morning on our hands, so the sunrise isn't, I don't think it's as good as the sunset was, but I don't know, maybe the clouds will clear and the sun will come up higher, it'll look a little better, but as of now it's kind of, you know, hidden by the clouds. It is still super windy over on that side though, and it is chilly. Definitely beanie weather this morning. It's a good trip. I had fun, but I'm gonna start heading down the mountain and hopefully see some elk. And if I do, I'll be sure to get them on camera this time and show you guys. But I'm gonna lock this place up because I got a 14-hour drive back home.
If you guys are still here, thank you so much for hanging out. Be sure to leave a like on the video and subscribe to the channel. And until next time, y'all take care.